Hello everyone and welcome back to my art channel. Today we're doing something a little bit different, and that is looking through my old sketchbooks. So I recently, as you guys know, went back to Norway, so I used the opportunity and picked up 3 of my sketchbooks that I've used in my past years. I did have a lot of these sketchbooks, like a ton of them, but I couldn't bring them all home here because I didn't want to clutter up this apartment. So I chose the 3 best ones. I have this tendency of just filling up the sketchbooks halfway. So a lot of the old ones that I do have are not as interesting, so I choose these ones, and they are also like half full, so it's not as much as you think it is actually. And I thought I will do 3 today because I don't know how fast I'll get through them, and I just want to give you a lot of cool stuff. And I don't want to like do 3 videos with my old sketches. I'm like, nah, I'd rather do a new sketchbook and show you some new sketches. Unfortunately, lately I have been very bad at keeping a sketchbook, but I really want to do it again because I love having it like in these sketchbooks and then looking through them later and seeing how I've improved. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start doing sketchbooks again, and I will show you my old ones right now. So I'm pretty sure this sketchbook is from the first one, the pink one. I use these books all the time. Like, I remember this texture. I even like drew it in my past self video, if you've seen that one. And I drew this sketchbook because the texture is just something I remember. I bought so many of these, and I have them still. But this one was most interesting, so that's why I brought it. I think I was 16. And there's a lot of just like regular pencil drawings and stuff. So yeah, let's get into this, guys. So I found these really old ones that's not from when I was 16, 17, but I thought I would bring them anyway because I can't remember drawing. I remember drawing this because I saw this article about 2 girls who drew like elves and put them in the forest and took pictures of them and they look real. So I wanted to do it myself, but of course my talent wasn't there yet, so you can see that. My little fairy craze. I really love fairies. I'm pretty sure this is mine. Like, I can't remember. I remember like my tricky way of like hiding the hands and not drawing the hands. I thought it was really funny when I saw it. So I drew a few fairies. Quite like them. I can't remember drawing these, but I'm very sure they're inspired by the Tinkerbell comics. And I can't remember when these are from. I don't think I wrote any. What is this? Age on them either. This was a comic I did! I remember this. I tore it up. That's too bad. Oh well. So yeah, fairies. Also, guys, if you see anything that you want me to redraw, like in my now style, please tell me because that would be a lot of fun. So yeah, I did a lot of fairies. I love fairies, so I kept these with me even though this sketchbook is newer because I thought it was fun. Also, I was doing creatures. This was like a dream catcher creature, and I thought it was pretty cute. So yeah, like that one a lot. And I think I just saw Jessica Rabbit and I was really inspired, and you can see like I added some real boobs on her as well. And I don't know what she's doing with the star, but yeah, I was pretty proud of this at that moment. Yeah, so this is the old ones. All these are like older. Then we'll get into my 17, 18 craze. Also, I'm just gonna flip through this pretty quickly until I get to something interesting. So if you want to see something more, I guess you can just pause it and have a look. But yeah, old sketchbook tour. Yay! So yeah, a lot of dudes. I like drawing dudes. And I remember my style was very like, it looks like some kind of Sesame Street thing, like the Muppets or something. The noses are like really like marked like around the whole thing, and I think I saw someone on Dina who had that style, and I thought it was really cool, so I did as well. Yeah, brush pen I think I was practicing with. This one I remember I was drawing in class, and I was spending so much time on this. Just found something on Dina art that I really liked. It didn't trace anything, which was inspired by these deer people, so I did that. Oh yeah, I remember covering up the nipples. Didn't want people to see that. Oh, this thing is there. Homework, of course, in this book as well. Some more branches and stuff. I always drew animals and wolves before this. I think this is the first sketchbook I actually drew a lot more people. Practicing some anther legs. This one's leaning too much that way. Like, I don't like criticizing myself from this age because I know like all of my drawings led to something, and I really like drawing these, even though they were like very tilted. I will never say anything that I drew was bad because it's led me to what I have now, and I think that's pretty good. And some more sketching and stuff. Hopefully the audio in this won't be too horrible. We will see though. Oh, this one is actually, I wrote this story for a Norwegian class, and it was kind of like living in a bubble, you know, when you're like an introvert and you kind of like living in a bubble, or you don't like living in a bubble, like you want to be more social. So these were like two characters that I designed. Well, this is one character. This is like if he was normal, and then this is him now, like he's in a bubble, and it's kind of crazy. I like crazy characters, just like the whole thing. Some eye practice. And this is the girl. If she was normal, and then that's how she looks. It's crazy. And she has a gun. Didn't know how to draw guns. Like, I didn't know how to do this either. Kai in his little bubble. I was pretty pleased with this. I'm still like pretty impressed with what I could do. Like, he's like relaxing in his little bubble. I think this is for that story. I think so. Oh, more for that story. And that's her, like, wanting to get out of the bubble. Struggling to get out. There's a lot of problems I see, but I was really pleased with this when I was doing it. Mai and Annie. Turtle. Homework, I think. I'll just leave that on the side. Oh, Two-Faced Beauty. That's pretty cool. It's like a plan for digital piece, I think. Nice. Flowery picture. Oh, this one I was really pleased with, like how I drew these wolves. And I think I colored this up and put it on Demon Art as well. Animals. Owl. The wise owl. Oh, this one's quite cool. Head in the clouds, I think the idea for this one was. Gosh. I was thinking, I'm just looking at the time, maybe I should have put this as one video. We'll see. So, some problems you just have to solve yourself. So how, like, some people, if they try to help you, they'll get tangled and messed up, so you just have to solve them yourself. I really liked this idea when I did it. I think there must have been something going on in my life that I just had to solve myself, that I couldn't let anyone help me with. I should have like colored this one up. I kind of like the idea. Like, just take initiative, just fix it yourself. Like, get some, but sometimes you need people to help you. But yeah. It's supposed to be Jellyfish Girl, I think. Some doodles. Oh, I was listening to a song and I wrote down all the lyrics. I think we're traveling to Italy at this point. I think I drew my mom relaxing in Italy. It's not that good. It's fine. No idea what this is. Just random drawings, I guess. Sheep. Oh, this was a dream. I woke up during a dream, and I scribbled it quickly down. I could barely read what it says. But I remember that I dreamt that my sister made up this story or something, and I was really angry at her for making that story because I really liked it. And then I woke up and I was like, oh, it's my story, it's not hers. And I wrote it down and I sketched something, but now I can't tell what it was. I think it was something about a wood god or something. She was like trapped in a dark forest or something. It was really interesting. It was really detailed, and I love when I have detailed dreams, but they're always weird afterwards, like when you write or like read them later. Not sure this is mine. Oh, some characters, some Italian characters, because I was in Italy. That's my dad's drawing, by the way. That's not mine. But yeah, drew two guys, yeah, three guys. I still really like these. It's kind of cool character design. Oh, and then we have the secret. Well, it's supposed to be secret creator. I'm pretty sure, not secretly creator. English, Dina, English. I think that was. I had a Bob at that point. It was supposed to be me, I guess. I was playing a lot of Pokemon at that point. More pages. Oh, this is the character I came up with that I really liked. Like, he has horns and he covers it up. And actually, you will see later that I did like a little comic sketch thing. And I made like a girl as well. I had no idea what's going on with her hoodie, but I was really proud of it at that moment, like that point. And she has horns as well. And then I'll tell you the story. So I think the guy gets pushed in the room, and he's like brushing off the dust or something, and then he looks up, and then he sees the girl sitting there all alone, really shy, and he's like, oh, want to say something, but it's mute, so he can't say anything. Oh wait, maybe this is quite old. I like comics at that point too. And then he comes sit down, they sit together, and it's kind of awkward. And then he takes up like a notebook, and he starts drawing in it, and she's like really like, what's he doing? And she turns her head, and he's showing like a picture, like he's trying to communicate through the pictures. I have no idea why, like, doesn't make any sense, like, in the end. I promise you it doesn't make any sense. And then I think, ooh, focus. I think they start like communicating, and it's all this like all these drawings and like communicating their stories, and it's so much fun. And then she's smiling a lot, and then she blushes, and then her hood falls down. And then they discover that they both have like antlers, and they're really, really happy. And then suddenly we pan out, and there's like these researchers or something. They're selling it to the horned creatures. I don't know, something like that. Like, I don't know. Like, I guess they were like mutants in a way, and they were like selling them. That's why they were in the room, and they were like, compatible or something. I don't know. No idea what's going on in my head this point. Another little comic thing I did like a character with one little wing and one big wing and a little dragon. And in this comic, see what the comics in this. Sitting on their tree house thing, they live in the tree, and they're sitting there, and he's really like sad, like they're sitting there. And then, oh, this is, I guess it's scrap page maybe? I don't know, yeah. He's looking at the sky, and he's imagining him flying, and it's like, wow, so amazing. And then he keeps imagining, and he hears someone like running on top, and he's like, oh, what's this? And then all of these friends come out and fly with the dragon, and they're having so much fun, and he's just sitting there. And then I think you can finally see why he's annoyed, because he has like a little wing, so he can't really fly. Focus, stupid camera. So he's like really sad, and he's really angry at it. And then suddenly there's something crawling up his shirt, and it's really a dragon. And I think the dragon has one small wing as well. So they're like kind of just happy. Oh, he dries his tears, and they're kind of just happy, sitting watching. So it all was good in the end. But yeah, lots of comics. This is all during like the Italy trip, and that was like 1 week. I don't know. I think I actually got a really bad sunburn, and I had to stay inside, so I started drawing a lot. This one I actually started like coloring, like a little mermaid piece, jellyfishes and fishes. Pretty happy with this still, actually. Sketches, Lapras. That's me. I drew all my sits as well. That's nice. I think that was supposed to be Rapunzel. The girl with the robot. What's it called? Chameleon or something. She's pretty cool. Oh, and I don't know if this was the same time. That was for a pin-up thing that I was going to do for a friend, but they never paid me, so I stopped doing it. This one's quite cool. I don't know if this is probably older than this, but still kept them. I really like this one still. Went all out, like, well, you know when you start doing something, you just keep moving outwards. It's one of those. Quite like that one. But yeah, that is the first sketchbook. I think I'll end it there because it'll be very long videos, but I can upload it on Friday, which is tomorrow for me, and then I can upload Saturday and then Sunday, and then it'll be like a weekend of sketchbooks. Because I don't want to keep this. I just want to post all of them, but I don't want to post like a super long video. So I'll do that. I think that'll be fine. You guys can choose what you want to see. But yeah, I quite like it. I don't remember what age I am. I think this is between this book and this book. So I'll show them anyway, because I quite like them. Yeah, that is the first sketchbook, guys. Yeah, I hope you liked it. It's quite fun showing all sketchbooks to me. And yeah, if you like this video, you can like it if you like it. And if you want to see more, you can subscribe. I do videos every Friday, sometimes Sundays, and sometimes Tuesdays as well. Kind of matters, but at least one video a week. But yeah, I will see you guys next week. Have a wonderful weekend, and yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Bye bye.